Good evening, everybody. While we're gathering, we'll give them a couple more minutes. Everyone come over here by the piano side, just so we're all close. Okay, so everyone just come down front here. We'll get going in just a couple minutes. I'm gonna use the restroom and then we'll go.
We look at it. Right, exactly.
All right, good evening, everybody. Let's get cracking, okay? I'm glad we can have this time together. So the way I think this should work best is, again, I think just because who's here, I think we should just scooch down. So I think just sopranos down this way, like scooch down, sopranos, scooch together. Altos, come across the aisle. Let's be together. There's no sense in being in our own corners. And then really, this might be frightening to some of you. This is very much your time. And what I mean by that is, would be best for everybody if we just called out things we'd like to work on. If your answer is everything, get more specific, right? Because it's not going to help you just to be just generally sort of. So off the top of anyone's head, I thought we'd look at the Britain first. Okay. And I wonder if there's just a couple consensus movements or places in this that we want to start with. Yes. This little babe. All right, let's do it. Everybody to this little babe. And anything in particular in this little babe? Yep. All right. Oh, yes. When it starts to go up. All right, so how about this? Here's what we're going to do. We're going to start at the beginning of the movement, and we're all going to sing. It's just going to be crazy slow. That's slow. That's not good, everybody? All right, let's try a little bit of that, and then we'll break it down a bit in some ways to think about maybe some of those instruments we get there. But here we go. Let's start. And 2 and 3. Babes. not there. Good, good. So let's look at this now. So I'm going to give a suggestione to anyone struggling with their entrances in this. Sing the other part. So what I mean by that is, if you're a soprano who struggles to come in, for example, at pick up the 23, just sing. Same thing with tenors. That if you're struggling to come in on your little entrances, sing with the basses. With tears he fights and wins the field. His naked breast stands for a shield. Does that make sense? Sing through the whole thing, because then you don't feel like you're doing these little interjections. Let's try that. Slow-mo still. Still slow-mo, but sing everything. Yeah, so sing, if you're a tenor, we're starting at the top of 31. So if you're a tenor, sing the bass part. If you're a soprano, sing the alto part. Alto, sing the soprano part. Because that's really just going to help us long term. All right, here we go. Pick up with the alto entrance at top of 31. This tempo. With tears, bites, and 1, and 2, and 3. Yes, so tenors, I think would get you, and this is getting us to last week, is you're turning the page too slow, right? And did you sing the bass part at the bottom of 31? No. Oh, well, if you didn't, then that's your fault, because I told you to do that. So, here we go. Can we do that again? And can you take my suggestion? All right, here we go. I promise you it's going to help you. All right, here we go. Out 1 more set, and then we'll go on. 1, and 2, and 3. That helps, doesn't it? Right? So they're literally now that advice kind of goes out the window in this next section when everyone's alone. But for this middle part, it's really just a 2-part round, but the arranger has just set it amongst 4 parts. Does that make sense? So sing the other part. In the rehearsal, in the performance, I don't care. Sing it all. No one's really going to notice in total. All right, now let's go to the next entrance. This is where it gets trickier, right? Now, this is what I mean by you cannot be listening to the part in front of you, right? So now I know when it's going, it's all very overwhelming. But you really kind of be, and also I will say, any conductor who tries to conduct every entrance here is doomed, because I'll look so stupid, right? I can't prep every single one. So what I would suggest is, let's just take a minute here at top of 33, since we're moving in slow-mo, which is good. Let's think about the beats to which we come in. So pickups, so sopranos, you come in on the and of 3. So yours is the most normal. It feels like a pickup. Bum, beam. Altos, you have the next hardest. All right? Because you come in on the and of 1, right? Boom, ba, dee, bum, 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 right? Basses, you come in. And then, again, tenors, just because of the way this is arranged. And it's funny, I was just looking at I have the original treble choir score that I referenced back to see what the arranger chose to do. And really, tenors, you can go ahead and sing the bass part here, too. It might help you just lock on. His camp is pitched in a stall. His bulwark at a broken wall of shaft, right? And then you sort of do your own thing there. But again, the bass part's just going to help you keep locked into those entrances because it's unison. All right, let's just do this section slow-mo, okay? Slow-mo again. Here we go. 1, and 2, and alto. Oh, sorry, I meant soprano. Ha-ha! It was a test. 1, and trano, go. just all yell at once. Yes. Yes. I would love to. Where? Yes. And real quick, I just want to remind you and everyone that this melody is always the same. Yeah, it doesn't. Nothing changes until 52. So it's just about where and when you're singing it. So this is where I think it's helpful. This is why this is a good conversation. The problem with this piece is actually not a note problem most of the time. It's a rhythmic problem. And so it's just like if you go to a doctor and they diagnose the wrong thing and you're like wondering why you're not getting better. What is actually the diagnosis here is the rhythm, right? And so that's why this is tricky. You have to really hold that same melody through this whole section. Now, what's neat, and maybe not neat to you if you're struggling, I get it, is that I know that the melody and the harmony sounds different depending on where we are, right? So you just have to stick in your head to that melody. Let's just try it again. Pick up to 37. And this pitch. Here we go. 1 and 2 and 3. Good. Let's do that slow again, but I'm just going to play the chords. Here we go. 1, go. His camp. Good. Yeah, so that's part of the problem, right? So all you get in measure 36. 1 and 2 and 3. His camp. Right? All right, here we go. I'm gonna start at the beginning of measure 36. Here we go. Beginning of measure 36. 1 and 2 and 3. His camp is big in a storm. A broken wall. The crib is turned. His heart is sick. The shepherd is lost again. And the seashore is full of moon. The angel comes along. Going on my way. Up. Good. Let's take this apart a little bit. Even though that is really much better, much better. My soul. Can I just hear sopranos alone? This is pick up to 52. Pick up to 52. Altos. Figure that out while I work with sopranos. Here we go. 1 and 2 and 3. 1. Two and up. Nice and beautiful. Can we hear altos? 1 and 2 and 3. Up. Nice. Can I hear basses and tenors? 1 and 2 and 3. Nice. Up. Nice. All of us now. 1 and 2 and 3. I understand what makes that hard is then it gets fast, right? And that's when it goes off the rails. Now, a piece of advice I would give you, though again, you will not believe me, but I deeply encourage you to do this, is to, in the hierarchy of your brain, singing this, we're going to do it a little quicker now, not full tempo, we say that for tonight, but let's go a little quicker from the beginning, okay? Prioritize rhythm. Prioritize rhythm. If a couple pitches are out of tune, or if you sort of flub an entrance note, who cares? What's going to happen though is if you the rhythm and you're not sort of locked in with the rhythm, then you'll make more mistakes. So also again at measure 31 for those who just at page 31 for those that just walked in, I just gave the green light for everyone, for altos to sing the soprano part, for sopranos to sing the alto part, for basses to sing the tenor part, for tenors to sing the basses part. Because that way it just becomes a two-part round. It becomes much easier for your brain. So if you're struggling with those entrances, get rid of those entrances, right? Just eliminate them and sing the whole thing through. All right, let's start at the beginning, just a hair faster, okay? And again, I want you to prioritize rhythm, as hard as that might be for your brain to do. Here we go. And two, and three, and one, and two, and three. Naked breast and for a shield. His battering shot, our baby's cry. His arrow looks of weeping eyes. His martial ensigns cold and mean, and feeble flesh his warriors. Of shepherds. Good. I got us off somewhere in there. Can we go back to 33? Good job, everybody. Stay strong. Stay on it. Here we go. 36. One and two and go. Okay, here we go. 1 and 2 and 3. Good, stop. Good. Sopranos alone once. Here you go, sopranos. So pick up the third. I just want to show you how similar this is to everything else you've done. Pick up the 37. Here we go. 1 and 2 and 3. Now, that was beautiful. Now, can you just stay on that and not listen to the alto and not listen to everything else around you? You're listening and not reading. Here we go. Everyone else join and follow the same advice. Here we go. 36. Here I am. 1 and 2 and 3. Let's move on from that. We woodshedded that a lot. Yes, next part. Yes. Let's go there. 51. And I think what I want to do with this is I actually want to work from the back and move forward. So can we actually start, not at the very end, because that's actually pretty straightforward. Let's go to 54, page 54. And then tenors and bass tenors, we'll go back to that other fast section with text. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, no, I hear it. This is the hardest part. We'll spend some more time on this in rehearsal. It's new to us. The other thing that's tricky here is the wrong emphasis is on the wrong syllable in some ways, right? So what you've heard the tenors and basses do, that's why I want to start with this. The tenors and basses are either doing a really straightforward pickup or they're coming in on the beat. And you guys have this thing with had is on the strong beat. They had the apple take a big, the apple take a big, they had an apple. So, real quick, before we even sight read this really slowly, altos and sopranos, can you put an accent over the word had at measure, what is that, 40? 30, pick up the 41. Put an accent on had, nay had. Because part of what's getting you guys is, I can feel it, is you're not thinking of nay, again, partly because you're stressed, partly because it's moving so fast. You're not thinking of had as the downbeat. You're thinking of nay as the downbeat, and that's why you're just a smidge late. They had the apple take a bit. All right, let's take that slow-mo though. All right? Hey, hey, hey. This slow. 1 and 2. Oh, I love that. And altos. Right? That last little, that's amazing, but you got to remember that. Let's do that again, just a hair faster. 1 and 2. Good. And then what I want you to do is get right off of that and come in on blessed. One more time, a little faster. And then we're going to get into it because I know that's kind of the hardest part. 1 and 2. Good. And in tenors and basses, you can come in when we get there, okay? I heard some of you already doing that. All right, now let's get into it. And tenors and basses can join us here too. 34. Solo under tempo. All right, 1 and 2. Off 1. Let's do it again. Good. I just want to make sure we're in the right place. So we're going fast now. Here we go. 1 and up. Good. All right, let's take that slow. So let's go bottom of 55, 48, 49, 50, 48, 49, 50. And let's just hear both soprano parts. No altos yet even. On blessed. In slow-mo. 1 and 2 and 1. Blessed. Good. We add altos to that. Altos join us. A little faster. Blessed be the time. 1 and 2 and 1. take it at tempo, okay? Blessed be the time the apple taker was. All right, here we go. Tenors and basses. 1 and 2 and 1. So, again, sopranos, you just got to stay on your, and everyone, not just sopranos, everybody, stay on your track. It's the same note. You just can't get leached into someone else's. All right? You're doing great. Let's try to put some of that together. And now let's go back a section. Can we go back to, for tenors and basses, let's just go to 51. On that horrible page string here. All right, tenors and basses. 1 and 2 and. Yeah, good job. I heard that second, that middle part there too. Let's do that again, a little faster. 1 and good, go. Everybody, that's getting better and better. No, seriously, it's getting better and better and better and better. Your entrance ad, they had the apple take. All right. That's actually, I mean, that's the tempo. That's basically the tempo. It might get a little faster than that, but that's the tempo. You guys want to do that all again? All right, let's do it again. All right, here we go. Again. From the very beginning. Yes. Let's do it all again. 51, page 51, beginning of the movement, Deo gratias. Here we go. And now, one thing I wanted to note that you did well, I freaked you out, but that was on purpose. So part of also what scares us is, look at like the very beginning is perfect. So the accompaniment is this. Now the good news is Terry is a machine and is just unbelievable in every way as an accompanist. He plays these things like more accurately than anyone could. So one thing to listen to, and I know you're like, oh my gosh, Max, stop talking. It's literally barely a measure. How can I lock in? But if you can have an ear to him playing, you see how it's the same notes, it's the same, it's the same thing. So I would circle that accompaniment, even though it looks like it doesn't help you, and it doesn't help you with notes, but it really helps you with rhythm. And the hardest one, I think, soprano and alto. But actually, altos, you get a help. I mean, it's not in the right octave, but he gives you an E. Sorry, an A. All right, good. We'll work that a lot tonight. Anything else? Yeah.
Disclaimer from the floor. We really, really believe you, Max.
Yeah.
Doing what you're suggesting.
Oh, yeah, no.
Yeah, this is a court of law.
Yeah. Very good. Child of a lawyer. Anyway, I appreciate that. All right, yes. Anything else? What else? There's got to be stuff. Yeah. You're my favorite person. Yes. What else? There is no rose. Yes. And what in particular? Anything in particular in that one? I have what I order my special moments in there on no rose. All right, let's do my special moments. If yours, maybe they're the same. They were the same last time. Everyone go to page 13. I feel like we nail these entrances until measure 26. Then I think panic ensues. And I think it's because we get all those flats. And then we're kind of home free, right? So let's work our way back. Let's start at 26. And I think part of it is, again, I would really trust Benjamin Britten here, even though it doesn't feel like you should. Because it does get you into that harmony a bit, but you got to kind of get it from this chord. It's not directly helpful. The other good thing to know, I'll say that might help, and actually I think this is more helpful than this chord, is look at 26. Sopranos, you start on the same note. And then altos hold steady on their note. And sopranos, the reason I think this is good for you to see, sometimes we think in close harmony like this that we should all move together. And know that you moving is not wrong. I think sometimes we're like, oh, why aren't the altos doing anything? Well, it's because they're repeating their note. They're actually doing the right thing. So these little aural things catch us when we're really focused on learning our part. And yeah, it's too early for some of us to be reading the whole score. But I think pointing these little things out is going to help you. Let's just start at 26 and then we'll get into it. 1 and go. Yeah. Look good. Let's do that. Let's go back now a section. We go to, yeah. The E? So let me think here. So look at 30. And again, just trying to get your ear in places. And one is just, it's that fifth. But, right? So one is that fifth. The other part is, so just memorizing how that feels. Look at the soprano part. If you can have your ear to that top soprano note, even while you're just singing that A, try to steal that E. That'd be my best suggestion. But let's do it alone once, shall we? Here's 30 alto ones. Let's try it. Gloria, ready, and yeah, not too early. 1 and 2. Oh, remember the O is on the offbeat. Good. Now let's try that with sopranos and altos. Tenors and basses hold off for just a minute. Sopranos and altos together at measure 30. 1 and 2 and Go. You guys do a mix of getting off of it too soon and too early, and I would just like if it was at the same time. Right? If you feel the 4 beats, but I think it's easier because of the mode we're in to feel that you're on the offbeat. Day, oh God. Right? I know it's easier said than done. Everybody now at 30, then we'll get into it. 1 and 2 and Lord. And 1. Good. Now let's get into it. Is that better, alto ones? Yeah, a little bit. Just have your ear to that soprano part. All right, let's now go to 17, 18, 19. This is on page 12. By that rose. Here we go. 1 and 2. Good. So, 2 things. I was at measure 19. All right, now, so everyone look at 26. So altos and sopranos, I think what gets you about this transition is it freaks you out because it's not in the bass. But remember, a D flat is just a half step up from the C. Pares forma, the angel, pares forma, the angel. Very small interval. So can we just sing that and sopranos and altos one? Start at pares forma. 1 and 2 and 1. And Good. So that's going to help you too. It's just one half step up from the note you just sang. Let's get into that a little further now. Everyone go to the beginning. Now, altos, there's one place that when you sing it right, it's the most beautiful thing you sing. But sometimes it's like only 75% of the time. And it is, as the rose of such a as is the rose that grows. And it's really that F to the E natural. As is the rose. You want to be in the chord. You want to sing an E flat because you're like, ooh, I'm in jazzy land. Ooh, I'll add something, but no. Because if you do that wrong, you descend the scale and it messes with the chord. I mean, I think we know that that's something we kind of discover once in a while, but just watch that since it's right at the beginning. All right, beginning, please. 1 and 2 1. Good. So besides watching me when I'll be up in front of you, at that last Chanzeamos, put a big stop sign there or put a big arrow drawn to the accompaniment part, right? Because there's going to be a chord. And we'll probably, because there's a ritardando, we'll probably let that chord sound. So let's have a look. All right, anything else? Anything in Hallelujah or Oh Love? Yeah. And anything left in Britain? Page 11. What movement is this? Page 11 to 12? Okay. So it's just, so I'll just say, we can do it real quick. That's what this is for. So everyone look at the Alleluias. The one thing is, it's the exact same notes as the beginning, right? You start with the same harmony there. So that's just a good thing to remember, that you're not reinventing the wheel there. All right, so let's do the transition though. Bottom of 11, everybody, Alleluia, and one, two, three. Oh, yeah. Oh, and Alleluia. Oh. Moving on. Alleluia, everybody. Alleluia. Oh my gosh. Yeah, there actually were Alleluias. You're right. All right. Page 11. Help. Got it. All right. So I was actually looking at this final key change. I was looking at this tonight, right before you all got here, because I was thinking to myself, how can we make this smoother? Because it's rocky for the whole choir, not just for folks here. So again, I think this is a place where the right diagnosis matters. Problem is, I think the diagnosis is different for all voice parts here. And so, for example, I think for sopranos, it's actually not a pitch thing. I actually think it's very much a rhythm thing. Tenors and basses, I think it's kind of a pitch thing, getting those chords locked in. Altos, I think it's sort of a confidence thing, right? It's a little different for everyone there. So if we're looking at 50 into 51 first, and then we'll do the page turn from 11 to 12. Let's just go really super slow once. Everybody on their own part, just seeing what's going on, okay? And I'll give you some foundations. So we're starting on A, right on measure 50. 1, 2, nice and slow. Now let's take that apart, shall we? So can I start actually, believe it or not, with altos at measure 50. You're going down. And that's a little counterintuitive altos, right? Because the key change goes up, right? Key change goes from B major and actually shifts. No, key major and shifts. So if you could, you're going to go down, even though your brain's not going to want you to. It's tricky, so mark that. It's actually a half step down, not a half step up. All right, let's start with altos at 50. 1, 2, 3, 4. And go ahead, altos, hop off that yas so fast. Just, barely sing it. Get off of it, because what we really, and I don't want you to rush. Sometimes you guys overcompensate. But get off of that A flat. One more time, altos. 1, 2, 3, 4. Stop there. Good. Can I now hear tenors? What? Tenors, please, at 50. Now, tenors, same thing. You also have a counterintuitive thing. If you have not written in your score, C sharp and D flat are the same note. You should do so now. Alleluia, alleluia. And different than the sopranos and altos, don't breathe after your yaw. Do you see how she's written that beautiful little carryover line? That's just going to help you. Alleluia, alleluia, alleluia. All right, let's hear tenors. 50. I'll sing with you. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alleluia, alleluia, alleluia. Hallelujah. Stop there. Good. To that, can we add basses and baritones? I'll sing from that too. I'll play it too. 1, 2, 3, 4. Very good. Sopranos, your turn. All right, now, sopranos, you also kind of got to get at this yaw in time. Here we go. Here's 50 sopranos. 1, 2, 3, 4. What key are we in? All right, here we go. 1, 2, ready, go. Stop. Good. Once, let me just play the soprano one part. Listen to 50 real quick. Oh my gosh, sorry. 1, 2, 1, 2. So the trick sopranos is to sing really lightly and chirpily. It does not have to be full bodied at all. It can barely make a sound. Just light, almost like you're doing a warm up. All right, now can I hear that with seconds at 50? And then we'll put it all together, everybody. This is a hard train. We'll work this tonight. 1, 2, 3, 4. Everybody now can transition to 50. We're back in this key, baby. Hold on for your life. 1, 2, 3, 4. Soprano ones, alone ones. Soprano, but it's not 53. It's getting into 53. Believe it or not, it's because listen to it out of context. Right? It's not hard. It's getting into it. All right, here we go. Here we go. Soprano ones, alone. 50. 1, 2, 50, and. Sounds like you can do it. Interesting. Now, everybody now. Sounds like you're a little scared. A little Halloween. All right, here we go. Everybody, 50. 1, 2, ready, one more time. or do we take a little breaksy break? Yes. Back in Britain, yes. Okay, what about it? Okay, good. So general rhythm. Let's look at, just as a quick reminder, the very beginning. So remember, the hard part about in freezing winter night is that it's in 5/4, right? So there's 5 beats in a measure. And what that's going to mean is, if you are in measure 5 or 6, or if you're holding out the end of a note, you're going to feel there's a limp there, right? You're going to feel there's a little limp. So can we just all sing the first phrase? Behold. 1, 2, 3, 4. And behold us in. So actually, that beginning is very useful, tenors, because, for example, look at measure 10. Measure 10. You want to make that last 3 beats, but you got to feel 4 beats. So what you have to do is read with your eyes, not with your gut, because your gut's going to want you to go. Nope. Now, one thing I'm doing is, this is a mess to conduct, but I'm always giving us an upbeat on 5. So sometimes I'm going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, boom. If you see my hands go up, it's 5, almost the entire piece. Everything else I'm keeping kind of schmoozy in the middle and just beating time. And then every time 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, da. And it changes a bit the direction my hands go on the low plane. Every time you see me go up, 5, 1, 5, 1. It's sort of what I'm trying to keep together. Okay, good luck. Everyone take a break. Brain break. I'll see you. We'll start in 5 minutes. Thank you, guys. You could have cornered me already. What is it? What? No, so you got to hear it. What page? Give me a page.
9.
Is I give you back? Right here. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, so what is it's and in? I'm starting in, pick up to 55. I give you back. 1, 2, 3. So really, doing it, but also mental note. It doesn't go. It's not the same harmony. You're used to going down there. It's and that E is way higher than you want to be. Let's just do that again. I give you back 1 and 2 and 3. Do this for good measure. Yeah, and that D, make sure that D is nice and high too. All right, good. You guys will be fine. That'll be good. Good stuff. All right. Thank you. What up?
I took this in the bathroom and washed it off. I was just in this
You want me?
party store. And
You want me to use this?
I thought maybe you could use it when we're not listening.
I'll work on it. I'm gonna work. I'm gonna work on it.
You need a metal one.
I'm gonna work on it. What's up? And then I gotta use the rest of the rehearsal. Yes.
I just saw sometimes here we are this week.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Off the church, you gotta see it.
Okay, got it. It's on the list. I read a lot about it. It's good to see you. I do the work. Yeah, no problem. All right, good evening. Let's go. What? We're gonna do Susan Bowl. Rebuilding here, but I love Susan.
This was great. Done it a couple times.
Underrated. All right, let's stand up and warm up. Terry, can we hear us a little bit? Right, stretch. Go this way. Take a deep breath in through your nose. Breathe out. Hey there, take your time.
I warned you.
I know, I'm all good. Take your time. Warning heeded. All right, breathe in for 4 and out for 4. Ready, breathe in and out. 1, 2, 3, 4, out. In for 4, out for 8. Ready, breathe in and out. 1, 2, 5, 6, and out. In for 4, out for 12. Ready, breathe in. Out. 1, 2, 5, 6, 9, 10, 11, 12, out. In for 4, out for 16. Ready, breathe in and out. 1, 2, 5, 6, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, out. In for 4, out for 20. Last one, breathe in and out. 1, 2, 5, 6, 9, 10, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Good. Let's do B flat major. Veo. Go. One more. Good. D major, please. D major. Ming. Fast. Ah. 2 more. 1 more. Woo! Nice. D major again. We. Light. Huh. Athletic. D major again, please. Legato. Connect every note. Breathe together. One more. Buddy, B flat major, please. I love to sing. Go. One more. Bravo. Carrie, give me a G, please. Everyone hum this note. Go. Good. Everyone sing this for me. Ooh. Go one more time. Can we start better together? 1, 2. Good. Can it be legato but not ooh? Ooh. Now can we sing, oh love? Good. I wonder if the vowel on love can be ah-er and taller and better. 1 and 2 and. Good. Take a seat. Take out oh love, please. And let's start by singing together. I'm so glad to see so many folks here tonight. We're going to get through everything tonight. All right, I'm going to stop you every time I hear something I don't love. All right, be ready to go. 1 and 2. Bravo, pause there. Oh, great opening, good. Oh, you sound amazing. Everyone circle for me, measure 27 or mark it in blood or do whatever you can. Right on the downbeat of 27, everyone is coming at their own time, but at the same time we sing joy together, and then there's a suspension brought to us by the altos, and that gives that gooiness we love. Can we just acknowledge we're all together? So can we just have listening ears so that we sit? It's not about waiting or anything. It's just acknowledging that suddenly we're singing this homophonic chord. It just so happens to be on the word joy. Pick up to 25, altos, start us again. That was just gorgeous sound. Oh, joy. 1 and 2 and 3. Tenor. Bravo, good, good, good. Oh my gosh, so good. But now, so you did this amazing bloom on the word joy, and then Seeks Me Through the Pain just sounded like you were reading a telephone book to me. 6, or your social security number, whatever it is. It was just so, right, seeks me through the pain. Not all those words are equal. Can you show me that? Pick up to 25 again. Gorgeous. Let's do that on joy again. 1 and 2 and 3. Tenor. Go. Come on. Go. Now rev it up. Go. Tenor. Marvelous. Can we look at page 9 real quick? Here's the thing. I feel that we get in the mud. The ritardando does not begin until measure 57. And oh my gosh, what a difference. Everything changed when you started to value the words in different ways, right? When the action words, like almost like we're in elementary classroom again, right? What are the action words? What are the important words? Life really is that simple. An expression is, I give thee back, not the life. The shouldn't get the same amount of weight, shouldn't get the same amount of anything as words like life and thee, who we're speaking about, ocean, right? These big things. The other thing is it can't slow until we get to the ritardando. I just feel like we lose all momentum. So can we just move it along? Pick up to 55, please. I give thee back. Pick up the measure 55, bottom of page 9. 1 and 2 and 3. Go. This note's very high, altos. Good. Show it. Tonight's night, we get that right. You got it. You were almost there. One more thing. I think this is going to help us. No breath between 56 and 57. Or more importantly, no breath between the words O and and. I think that's where we lose it. I give thee back the life I owe and in. I think we just have to do that. We're a big choir. We can sustain. If you have to do a catch breath, that's fine. Pick up to 55 again, please. You sound beautiful. 1 and 2 and 3. 1 and 2 and 3 and go. Yes. Yes. Like the other times. Yep. All right. Britain, please. Beautiful job. Beautiful job on that. It's gorgeous. Can we go to this little babe? Page 29. Page 29. We had a great little woodshed on this with a few of us here. And and a couple things. So real quick, before we do a run of it, everyone go with me to page 31. We had some frightening things happen here. Some spectacular things occur. I would encourage all of us to sing the other parts. What I mean by that is, if you're having trouble with these entrances, sopranos or altos, sing the alto and soprano part. You see what he's done here? He's just broken it up. So you'll sing, "Here he fights and wins a field, his naked breast stands for a shield," right? So sing that, especially if you've been struggling with it, right? Tenors and bass, the same thing. Tenors especially, you have some really tricky entrances. So I would just sing with the basses. With tears he fights and wins the field, his naked breast stands for a shield, right? You can't do that once we get to 33, but actually we do slightly better at that entrance than we do this one. Oh, you know that we've been working this hard because my page is falling out. All right, here we go. A little under tempo, but let's run it from the beginning. Real focused. Here we go. You got this. 1, 2, 3. Bravo. Really, really good. Really, really good. Can we go back to the beginning? I want us to try something. Terry's going to play the accompaniment at tempo. You're going to speak. No singing. You're just speaking. No pitches. But he is going to play the accompaniment. Okay? Got it? All right, here we go. A little faster. 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 1 and 2 and go. Stop. Now, we do that much singing. Now, we also do slow down, right? So we slow down. Let me tell you, just like the first day we rehearsed this, here are the parts that get us. It is all the dotted quarter notes. You don't get off them fast enough. I'll held off that. His presence, quay, ba, ba. You need to be thinking about those eighth notes that lead on. I'll held off that. His ba, da, dee, da, da. Right? You have to be really attacking it. All right, singing that much. Bum, 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 1, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 1 and 2 and go. Deo gratias, please. Deo gratias. Page 51. Very nice. Do all the fast ones. All right. Here's what I want us to do. We're going to sing this on bum, bum, bum. So it's not like a bunch of ping pong balls just got let loose on the floor, okay? So the reason we do this exercise, it gets off our voice, it gets us listening, but also phonating and with a lot of rhythm. So we'll hear chord. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 right? That's what we want. We want it to be just noise. We want it, it's just going to get our brain locked into how this feels, okay? Here we go. 1 and go. Good, good, good. So, on bum, bum, bum. That's why I talked about it for 20 seconds. All right, here we go. And 1. And go. Bum, 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 bum. Nice. Bum, 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 bum. Nice job. Good, good. That was a very helpful exercise. Now, a couple things we learned about ourselves. So, everyone go with me to page 54. We had a great sectional on this, and so it was really, those are so helpful for me too, because I get to hear what folks are hearing and seeing. I get to think about things in a new way. That's why I decided to do this tonight. So, look at, real quick, remember reading the whole score. And again, I know you're thinking about a million things. You're thinking about getting that starting pitch, all that different stuff. But I want you to look at Terry's part at measure 39. And it's actually the same thing every single time we break off from Deo Gratias. He's playing these eighth notes. It's just your tempo. And I think you get a little freaked by it. You don't know if you should be ahead. You should be totally with it. All right, let's start at, still on bum, 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 measure 34. That was a great run, everybody. Bum, bum. And I wish, and again, can you work hard to get the 16th notes? If you can't sing bum, 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 you're singing too beautifully. I don't want pretty right now. Bum, 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 bum. It sounds like Blue Clues, what a Blue's Clues, whatever it was. All right, here we go. Here we go. One, sing. Bum, 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 and. Tenor bass, here we go. One. Good. Oh my gosh. So guys, look, that was awesome. Thanks. Yes. Now look, tenors and basses. At bottom of 55, 48, 49, pick up to 50. You're just singing double. You're singing their harmony double, at least for that first entrance. And it should be like you come in like a freight train. Like you all were running beside them and all of a sudden you caught up. Blessed be the time. Da-dee-da-dee-da. They should be super frenetic. Sopranos and altos, I'm obsessed with how well you did that. That was really great. Can we do it all one more time? Pick up right on 34. 34. Still on bum, and then we'll put it on text. 3 and bum. Get all the 16 notes. Good, stop. Oh my gosh, rock stars. Now, and if I'm going to be picky, sopranos and altos, you just don't believe yourselves enough. But we'll get there. Now, can we sing it on text, which I know is a whole different thing. But as you're putting it on text, can you sing that off your voice? Can you sing that rhythmically? They had the apple, take the bit. They had the apple. See, that's just, what I just did is exactly what you should be doing. Not, they had the apple, take a bit. Because then you'll never do it. They had the apple, take a bit. The apple, take a bit. All right, Deo Gratias, everybody. 34, 3, and. Deo Gratias, Deo Gratias. Oh my gosh, people. All right, let's go back a section. You're rock stars. Let's go back now. Choose 18. This is on page 52. Same thing, but with tenors and basses this time. They had the apple. And all was for an apple that he took. And can we sing on bum, bum, bum? Back to bum, bum, bum. 18. 18. Bum, 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 bum. And. Bum, 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 bum. Stop there, good. Now, just one time, slow-mo, can we hear tenors and basses on DDD, not bum bum bum, DDD, at pickup to 25. This is, and all was for an apple, and on slow-mo. And all was for, just to get it. So here's the low A, C, E. 1, go. And all was for D, 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 D. Good, now can we do that tempo? D, and on bum. Bum, 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 bum. 1, and go. Nice. Now, can we get into it on text now at measure 18? Everybody's on the bus. Everybody's on the bus. You're killing it tonight, gang. Keep it up. 3, and Deo gratias, Deo gratias. Good, stop, good. Good. And again, it was just, there's a little hesitation, tenors and basses, but we'll get there. Now let's go back to the beginning, please. Beginning, whole piece, please. Everything on text. Just hop on the beat there, tenors and basses. All right, here we go, everybody. I know this is a tough one to sing, and it ends it. It just needs to be Deo gratias, da di ra, kata. Instrumental. Here we go, and 1. Deo gratias, Deo gratias. Come on. Come on. Beautiful, everybody. All right, let's go. Nice. We'll come back to that at the end. That is really great work on that. Think about where we were last week. That's incredible. Let's go now to Balulalo. That's so fun to sing. Everyone go to 19. 19. Balulalo. We didn't do text with this last week. We'll do that today. Page 19. Balulalo. As a reminder, just for fun now at the beginning, everyone can, all sopranos and altos can sing that little soprano solo just so we can get into the mood of this piece. And the tenors and basses, you come in nice and big at the top of 20. All right, here's the intro. 1, 2. All right, 1 and 2 and 3. Yeah. And blue. Sing the last chord. There you go. Hey, you sang the last chord. That's all that matters, right? All right, let's go back. Let's look at a couple things. So, everyone go to page 20. Let's just go right from the first choral entrance. Now, we went over this last week. Let's remind ourselves of what again, Britain in every single one of these movements and every piece of his music has a musical quirk. And I think what he's working on here is the idea of two things being true at once, right? So, what do you hear? You hear F sharp minor, and then you hear F sharp major. Light, dark. Right? And then what's the other thing he's doing? He's taking the rhythm and he's showing you can have the same number of eighth notes in a bar, right? But two completely different feels. So you can have dee da dee da dee da or dee da dee da da, right? He's showing you can do both. And again, I think that's what he's trying to say in this thing. Is something about things going against each other here. All right, so can we sing on D, 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 pick up to 32. Tenors and basses alone, please. Tenors and basses only. D, 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 D. 1, 2, 3. Yes, please. Thank you, Terry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. D, D. Good. And then remember we discussed basses leaving out the low stuff if you don't got it and singing the other two notes. But if you got the low F sharp, give it to us. All right, we'll do that ending in a section. Can we hear, we'll do the ending in a second. Can we do 32 sopranos and altos? Sopranos and altos at 32, and then we'll go on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6. And nice job. That's so tricky. Can I just hear no text, D, altos, starting at, actually altos, we don't need to do the hums. Let's start at, pick up to 36 altos. The words on a D. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, so just note that E sharp and F natural, same note. Yes, that's a little trick. What? Yeah, sure, why not? But we're going to add the sopranos to it. All right, here we go. Sopranos, pick up to 36 on D. And altos, sopranos and altos. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. D. It's such good harmony. How can we add basses and tenors? We're gonna go. Actually, let's do pick up to 36. Everybody on D, and then we'll put on text. Pick up to 36. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Off. Good. Stop there. Good. Good. Thank you. All right, let's move on then. So let's look on. So pick up to 41. Can I hear sopranos and altos? Pick up to 41. Sopranos and altos on D. No text. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. Stop. Good. So just a rhythm thing, sopranos. On that E natural. One more time, those two parts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good, yeah. So sopranos. You're just too slow. That half is only 2 beats. One more time, those two parts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Two, 1, and So notice there's a mean thing that happens to you, alto ones and sopranos, on the page turn. You change notes. All right, so just turn that page fast, okay? Bravo, can I hear tenors and basses now? And actually, can I hear just tenors first? And then we'll do this bass funky thing. Tenors alone, pick up to 42 tenors, bottom of 21, bottom of 21. Pick up to 42. No text. D, D, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. D, D. And off. No, so do you can and then can you see it says pianissimo, triple pianissimo there, right? Tenors. Can you just not hammer that? I know second tenors. I know you're trying to prove to me you got this, but just make it a light transition to that G sharp. Okay, come off of it lightly, then get off the note. One more time, tenors at that section, then we'll go to the end. And and real quick, sorry. Look at page 22. We decided that what we would do at there, instead of doing a 3-part split tenors, cut out the middle note. So second tenors sing the F sharp. First tenors sing the C sharp. And then the A sharp will be covered by some baritones, okay? So we don't need the A sharp. All right, one more time, tenors, pick up to 42 on D. Everyone else is studying. 1, 2, I'll get to the bass in a second. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. D, D. And. Yeah, so that D, D. Yeah, one more time. Pick up to 42. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. D, 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 D. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Off and 1. And then pianissimo. Good. Now basses. Let's discuss what to do with you. So, I think the best bet, if you have a F sharp, sing it. Otherwise, if you're a bass, just sing C sharp, C sharp, C sharp, C sharp, C sharp, C sharp. Anyone singing baritone, I do want you on that baritone part. Okay? All right, so can we just hear it, Terry? All right, let's try it, basses. On D, D, D. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Off. Go. 1, 2, 3. What do you want? That's awesome. That sounds great. Really good. Everybody now, this only pick up to 41, everybody on their own part on DDD, and then we'll put it on text. All right, pick up to 41, everybody on DDD, on their own part. Here we go. At all parts. Yeah, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. DD. Off. On. Bravo, bravo. Let's just do it again. Do it again. That was nice. Yeah, just do it again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Bravo, bravo, bravo. All right, now let's put on text. And sing that Richt. And sing that Richt. Balulalo. That's it. All right, pick up to 41 singing on text now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And sing. So, everyone, one thing to note is tenors and basses, great job of cutting off at measure 46. Sopranos and altos, watch me at 46, cut off because the soloist is going, and we'll give the soloist a lot of time to do something real schmaltzy there and cool. All right, all the way back to page 20. But I shall praise thee evermore with song as sweet unto thy glory. That's easy, right? I shall praise thee evermore with song as sweet unto thy glory. All right, here we go. Everybody, pick up 32. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But I. Nice. Now, one quick thing to note. Let's go back to 32. Again, this is the newest movement to us, and you almost haven't learned. So, quick reminder. When we typically as singers are singing a piece in 6/8 or 6/4, we tend to be a little loosey-goosey with our eighth notes, and that's okay. Right? It's usually something very frolicky about shepherds, right? Da-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee. Right? We get a little loosey-goosey. Look what, Terry, can you just play the accompaniment at 32 so they can hear it? Go ahead. And 3 and 1 and E D D D D D D D D. So what that means is tenors and basses. But I shall praise thee, bum pa ti da. Makes sense, everybody? One more time. Here we go. Pick up the 32. It's such a beautiful little lullaby. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But I. Marvelous. All right, let's go on. 23. 23 is Jew. No, that's not what I want to do. We'll come back. Hallelujah. 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 You just saying that so I want to keep going, but that's not my plan. All right. We had a little come to Jesus at the end of this, which we'll do as a group here in a minute. But I think we should just get it back in our brains. Terry will help us, plenty of help. So I'm a big believer that you can't rehearse a cappella music too long with piano. Because if you do, it becomes a crutch. And then what's actually happening is you're sort of following me and Terry when actually you need to be your own leaders, right? And so I want Terry to help us out this round because I just want us to get our brains back in. And then I think we'll continue to wean ourselves off. But even as you go, can you just be the leaders? We're just helping. All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3, ready. marching, going somewhere. Don't sing note to note, sing music. Beautiful, great memory. Beginning, please. There's a lot, and this is good. Okay. I almost said something, and it sounds like a negative, but it's really a good thing. And that thing is, there's so much to work on. Now, again, our brains, if you're like me, I'm this person too. Your brain automatically goes to, oh God. But actually, what I mean by that there's a lot to work on in that there's so much good there. There's so much musicality. There's so much great work built into this. And our last by the end of the night, we will have gone through everything, right? And we have the main chunks. There's some carols and stuff we'll do. But the main chunks of our repertoire is learned. And that's amazing. It gives us 3 weeks, really, to just make this magic. And so that's what we begin. And so when I say there's a lot to do, I mean that in a good way in that there's so many directions we can go. There's a couple I want us to attend to. So I think one thing we need to know as a musical entity is when we have the melody and when we have the accompaniment. Because right now I think we're just sort of singing notes. So here's what I want. It's a bit of a brain exercise for you. Real quick. Everyone look at the soprano line. Give me a D. Just get back to D. So this is the melody. Alleluia, 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 alleluia. Hallelujah, 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 hallelujah. Everyone clear that that's the melody? We all in agreement? It's been probably stuck in your head for 2 months. Now, everything else is accompaniment. So here's what I want us to do. I want us to start at the beginning. Terry's going to help us. But I just want us singing the accompaniment parts. So what that means is if I'm a soprano, or maybe I'm an alto, or actually alto's the best example. I start singing, right? I sing those D's, and then once I start singing the melody, stop singing. Does that make sense to everybody? You have to use your brain, because part of it is we're not thinking about when we're the melody and when we're not. All right, here we go. Beginning, only melody. And you got to use your brain. Only accompaniment, sorry. No melody. 1, 2, 3, ready, and. An instructive and interesting exercise, wasn't it? All right, let's do it again. Couple fudgy notes. It's great. This is helpful. Good exercise. All right, here we go. Again, beginning. Same thing. That was awesome. 1, 2, 3, ready. Now, can we put the melody back in? And can the melody just sit on top of a firm foundation? Here we go. Beginning. And let's do it a cappella too. 1, 2, 3, ready, and. Hallelujah, 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 Go! Pause there. Go. A little flat, but that's fine. That was exactly it. And a piece comes alive at tenors, just not that bad. Tenors, don't rush. That's just guidance in general. Okay. Now, can everyone go to, this is the second thing I want to work on. Look at 5. Look at page 5. All right. I'm sure, how many like ex or current educators, teachers, people who work with kids are in here? All right, yeah, I figured there's always a bunch in a choir. Okay. So if you've ever had to get a kid to memorize lines for a play or memorize a poem or give a speech in class, I remember my elementary school was run by amazing women who've been teaching a very long time, and we had to all memorize the Gettysburg Address. So, for example, 77 years ago, I remember it to this day. And if you've ever watched, or maybe and if you have kids, maybe they've done this. What is the thing that separates a great actor from a little kid? And it is emphasis, right? So it is. All shall be, amen, alleluia. All shall be, amen, right? They do that when they're first learning, right? And then there's this great video clip, maybe I'll post it in Facebook group or something tonight or something like that, of Judi Dench on some talk show, the great actress. And she gets on the spot. They say, Judy, give us some Shakespeare. And out of nowhere, without ever raising her voice, she just does a sonnet. And it's the most magical, everyone, the whole room stops on this goofy talk show, right? And she is just doing it. And it just goes to show you, it's really about the way we emphasize text and poetry. And again, there's not a lot of poetry in Alleluia, right? We sing Alleluia over and over again. But this middle section where we sing this very cryptic Revelation-esque sort of all shall be amen, then all shall be, and we shall rest, and we shall see, and we shall know, and we shall love. Behold, our end, which is no end, our end, which is no Alleluia, right? So what we have to do starting at 16 is we have to speak the text, right? And I could go through, right? And I could go, emphasize all, turn the page, emphasize shall, but it's more interesting if you're the poet. It's more interesting if our group mind can make this work. So can we start right on 17, a cappella, and right on 17. And I want us to sing the poetry. 1 and 2 and go! Go! What? Go! Good. I'll let you go because I just want to keep you feeling about it. Let's work one more little section, then we'll go. So, can everyone go to 11, page 11. We worked this in our little sectional, and we'll work it here a bit too. All right. So, lots going on here. Can we actually start with tenors and basses at 50? Tenors and basses, do you notice how at 51, she's got that little dotted line? It's because she doesn't want you to breathe. Because what she wants is, give me a C sharp. So for the tenors, I'm singing the tenor part, but it goes for the basses too. Hallelujah, hallelujah. She just wants that figure to just propel everything forward. So don't breathe after Yah there, okay? All right, 50, tenors and basses. With Terry's song, you know. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good, yeah, but that's exactly what I feared. Hallelujah, hallelujah. Just flow through. Don't go ya ta ta ta. Hallelujah at 51. All right, here we go. 50. 1, 2, 3, 4. Get. Tenors. Stop. Very good. Now, can I hear sopranos at 50? Sopranos. And sopranos at the top of this page, you should write "believe in yourself." All right, here we go. 50. 1, 2, 3, and. Yeah. So yeah. So you're just not getting off. You're not getting off the notes long enough. And when you're high up there, it's hard, right? So just tell yourself you have to sing everything short. When you're that high, everything's got to be short, especially in something rhythmic. Okay. So don't get too in your voice. Think of bum bum bum. Think of being really light up there. 50 again. 50. You don't have to make a lot of sound. There's a lot of you. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good. Bravo. That's good. Altos, can I hear you at 50? Altos, 50. 1, 2, 3, and. Come on. Bravo. Everybody now at 50. Everyone at 50. Everyone's in the pool. Acapella. 1, 2, 3, go. Good. Stay on it. All right, Britain again. That was fabulous, everybody. Great work on that. What amazing progress on that tonight. That was fantastic. All right, let's work on 2 more things in this, and then we'll do some announcements, then we'll review a couple things, and then we'll get out of here. All right, let's start with, that sounds like Miss Piggy. All right, let's do as due in April first, 23, but I don't want to spend too much time on it, because I want to get to Freezing Winter Night, which I think we've neglected a bit. It's decayed a little bit. All right. Let's start with this due in April, though. Page 23. I sing of a maiden that is made colors. Can we try it at tempo to see what happens? Okay, let's try. Here we go. Then we'll slow it down. 1, 2, 3, and I sing of a maiden that is made colors. Good, and then we'll go right. Good. That was wonderful memory, everybody. That was just awesome. That's so beautiful. All right, can we start at the end and work our way forward? So start at page 27. Ma da 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 di da da never number chi. Can everyone see? Never number chi. Ready, go. No, but you didn't do what I did. You went never number chi, but I went never number chi. Ready and go. Yeah, you see, he puts staccatos on every single one of those until she. Never number chi. Ready, go. And that means there has to be daylight in between the notes. It can't be legato. Never number chi. Ready and go. Good. Can we now go measure 40? Whatever you got at 40 into the ending. And we lost a little tempo towards the end, so let's pick it up back. 1, 2, 3, and go. And well, may such a Good. Again. Let's make sure we're all in the same place. Page 40, measure 40, bottom of 27, measure 40. 1, and Nice. Now, can we just do it again? And Terry's going to play accompaniment. And you are the music. Here we go. Here we go. 40. Ready, and Good. Once, I want you to speak it. No singing, and Terry's going to play the accompaniment. Speaking. 3, and 1, 2, and nice. Now, can you sing it that way? Get out of your singerness. Stop being so singery and be more poetry driven. 40, please. 1, and yes. Yes, that's exactly right. That's awesome. All right, let's now go to 24. Guys, this was awesome. Tenors, you sound beautiful here. Gorgeous. It's dreamy. It's wonderful. Sopranos and altos, you do well too, but the tenors really sound like a dream here. All right. Now, I'll say this section was very in tempo. Let me see if we can fix this before we get there. So I'm going to now turn to 26 real quick, where we get 4 P's. That does not mean slow. So tenors and sopranos, you just slowed us down there, right? You can still sing at tempo, but you could do so at 4 P's. All right. Pick up to 13 now. Back at page 24, this section. He came on so still. This is beautiful. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. He came on so still. Good. And play accompaniment with us, because that helps us actually. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. He came on so still. Crescendo! Boom, 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 boom. Great. All right, in Freezing Winter Night, that was fantastic. In Freezing Winter Night, page 39. All right, we had a nice chat about this at the end of our session, working on notes today. So there's kind of a little bit of a nightmare to conduct. But what I'm trying to do, and I'm not perfect, I'm only human, is no matter where 1, 2, 3, 4 are, they're kind of living in this middle area, just giving you beats. But 5, I'm always giving an upbeat. So when you see me go up, that's 5, 1. That I'm being pretty consistent on, okay? So, and so again, it's really tricky when you have long notes. So for example, tenors, we discovered at page 40 at measure 10, that whole note feels extra long, even though it's still only 4 beats. It's tricky. All right, let's try running it, shall we? 1, 2, 3, 4. Don't rush. Tenor, bass, don't push the hum. Yeah, what was that? Everyone do the last 2 measures. 53, 54. Pick up the 54, please. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Much better. All right. everyone, real quick. It's like, again, this is just like there's so much good we can fix and work on. It's really quite good. Look at, pick up to 54. Actually, anywhere we hum, don't go into, I call it humming syndrome. Choirs have what I call humming syndrome sometimes. It's the reason a composer has written a hum is because he wants it to be soft. Not so you could go, right? I'll never understand. It's familiar. The reason the composer wrote a hum is because he wants it totally effervescent and off the voice. So don't push hum. If it's hurting, stop it. And if you can't sing a certain note on a hum, that's fine. Again, he wrote it because he wants it soft. Sing the notes you can, but if you're in a smaller choir, maybe you got to push some things. We're in a nice big choir. We make a beautiful humming sound. Don't push. All right, that's just my PSA on humming. Now, can we go to? Oh gosh, there's just so much good. I mean, it's a great problem to have. Actually, let's start at 42 because I think this gets the point across. Page 42. Page 42. Pick up to measure 26. All right. So this third entrance here is where we really started. We really have. So the first two entrances are sort of very sparse, very simple. This one grows. So both Britten has a ton of accents written there, a ton of crescendos. So the first instruction I'm going to give you is you please do everything that Mr. Britten wrote. That's step one. Okay. Second thing is that there are moments where we really sort of come together, or most of us come together. So I want you to mark a few of these. Go to page 43 real quick. Last beat of measure 33. Sopranos and altos and basses have the word the with a forte marked. Please come together there all at once. Lift, 5, boom. In tenors, what's so neat is you have this delayed. So tenors, pick up to 35. It should be the tenor show. Boom. It should be a big F sharp there. Then turn the page, everybody. Same thing at pick up to 38. If we can do this right, it is so effective. So sopranos, altos, and basses, pick up to 38. You come in, the princess. Then tenors, it can be very Pavarotti there, okay? Right? Big. That delayed entrance is so effective if we have it be known. All right, let's go back now to pick up to 26, and let's see if we can do this. So start pianissimo. There's baby crescendos, baby accents. Do everything that's written this time. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Don't push the hum. Someone's pushing. I hear it. Relax. You sometimes can't hear yourself hum. That's okay. You see how cool it is when we hum that way? You see how mysterious and creepy and wonderful? Awesome. That's a good Halloween movement. All right. Let's take a quick pause for announcements. So Sharon is not here, so that's a scary thing for your announcements. I don't know how informative I'm going to be, but a couple quick things. So please, as always, read your email, 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 read your email. That is, if you're not getting an email, my God, talk to your section leader and get the email. There is bundles and bundles of information there, and there's going to be more as we start heading up to the concert, tickets, and all this other stuff. Real quick, Jen's going to take 1 minute, and you could read more about this, but about caroling real quick, a caroling outing we have planned. Very quick.
So our caroling outing is going to be for Christmas parade and Saturday after the weekend of our concert. I need to have some kind of endeavor, so if you are interested in caroling, it's essential that you respond back to the email if you are interested in caroling. At this point, we do not know if we will have people involved, so if you are not a good walker, probably caroling in the parade is not going to be your thing. If you are comfortable walking the route, which goes from Eileen down to the same way in South Main Street, you have to be able to walk that. So if you are interested in caroling, please make sure to respond to the email so that we can get our application in the city with our members.
Yeah, it'll be very simple music, very straightforward carols and hymns and tunes. Just a real simple thing. Yeah, question. Sure.
I'm sorry, I've been out for 3 weeks for because my father and foster care service so.
Oh, I hear that.
But I meant to bring you with me tonight, and I didn't. Are any of you or all of you familiar with Berkshire Coral International?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Berkshire Coral International, I've sung with them several summers, and I've got the information for that. The time registers in through, I think, the end of November. I went to Barcelona last year. This year we did the Verdi Requiem and the Verdi Theater in Florence this summer. And this coming summer, they're going to do some programs in Denver and some in Massachusetts, and then one in Rivers in Austria, Vienna, at the famous music platinum, whatever that hall is. I can't remember anyway. But anyway, I've got the postcards. I'm sorry I didn't bring them today. They're 3 or 4 weeks. They're through the end of November, basically. If you sign up for it, that's what you want to apply for. But I just want to make sure that you guys have, I promise I will bring them next week, or you can call me. Or
Right.
call me.
Yeah. Awesome. Thank you for that opportunity. And they have a website too.
But I do have postcards that I can hand out to you guys.
Is that what used to be called Berkshire Coral Institute?
Yes. it's Berkshire
Yeah.
Coral.
I went there in the 80s, it must have been, did it grow?
Well, they used to have their facility in Tanglewood and now it's in Denmark. So they lost that contract for the school.
Yeah.
So they've been doing it in different venues since then.
Yeah, it's a killer program. So,
It's absolutely fabulous. It's absolutely
all right. So see afterwards if you're interested. Other quick thing is small group people. I just one more announcement, then we got to roll. So if there's other stuff, you can let me know and we'll put it in the weekly email. Small group for those doing the small ensemble, we will do that next week. Again, pre-rehearsal. With 5:30 is enough time. So 5:30 we'll meet. They'll be in the weekly email if you're in the small group singing the small solo duet treble numbers. That'll be great. And then the week after that, we'll do one more note check. That was really helpful. So all the music has been read at this point. And so we just really, we're in great shape, but I know there's always lingering notes and stuff like that. All right. Welcome y'all, please. Page 3, let's review. Let's see if we can do welcome y'all and There Is No Rose, one after the other performance way. With just a slight pause in between. All right. Fire. Dig deep. Look up. Together. Really, really good. A couple things to polish. That's great. Real quick before we go, can we just take a stand and let's do Deo Gratias with every piece of energy we have. Standing, please. Here we go. Deo Gratias. Page 51. Everything you got. Full focus. Here we go. Page 51. 51. 51. 51. Deo Gratias. 51. Here we go, people. Everything you got. Don't panic. Nice and steady. Out of the bound. Bum 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 bum. Ready? Come on. Have a great week. See you. That was awesome. Bye. Good work, everybody. Oh, no, just in case. No, nobody yet. Oh, we'll call. Oh, yeah, we'll call. No, we'll call, yeah. What up? Yeah. Yeah, that'll be awesome. Thank you.
Can you still sign up for this?